need to send links. Who am I sending links to? Let's see. Where is this live feed? Should be on here. Let's close that. That's so many people talking on here.
Hello.
Hey, Edward. How are you?
Good. How are you?
Been so long since we've talked.
I know, right? Good 2 seconds.
2 seconds, but you got in okay, so that's good. I don't know. We're going to be kind of choppy, I have a feeling. I'm looking for the link so we can send this out. Oh, I guess the link we had would work, right? Or was that a way to dial in?
I dial in, I think.
So we need a link for people to come. There, I found it. Bam. All right. I'm going to send this out, see if anybody's going to come join us. And where are Chris and Alil?
I don't know.
Well, I'll do the intro. Welcome to This Week in Geek After Show. We need a different name. We got to come up with a good name for this thing. And we just did an hour of This Week in Geek, and now we're just kind of chatting about things we didn't get to, other news. We probably should have saved our 8-hour conversation about Suicide Squad for this show. But we have the chat room open, too, so you can join us on the chat room. All right. I am going to continue to fill this out. I don't know where those guys are, but it says we have 2 viewers.
Okay. Where are the viewers?
Oh, look. Hey, you put your name on there. Impressive.
Yes, I learned it from you.
Okay, This Week in Geek is live on YouTube right now. Join the conversation. Do I hear a Lil? Oh, I should have copied and pasted that. Edit. Copy and paste. I'm going to tweet this out. Oh, no. Stand page. Save. I got to put this on This Week in Geek, too. Is anyone else on here yet? No, it's just Edward and I. So, Edward, what news didn't we get to?
What news didn't we get to? We didn't get to some of the trailers. There was a Max Steel trailer, which was interesting. The beginning of the trailer is just the guy who wakes up from his...
Wait, what trailer is this?
Max Steel.
I didn't see this at all. Who's in it? Edward, every time I ask a question like this, it throws you into a tizzy.
It is a teenager. I don't think there's not really he's not well known at all.
Okay.
Taylor Lautner's. Maybe.
Taylor Lautner is completely known.
I have no idea who he is.
He's completely known, man.
All right, what is he? But he wakes up from sleeping and
he's not known.
He has some bloody marks on his chest. So he wakes up with marks on his chest, and then there's this alien robot thing following him around. And then
so you guys just missed this. Chris and Alil, you joined us. Edward said that Taylor Lautner is an unknown actor.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, to Edward, probably.
Right. Oh, Lil, your image is terrible. I bet mine is terrible on your end, though, right?
Yours is really rough, Rob.
Is it? Really? You know what? There's something going on with my internet, so I'm going to keep working on this, try to fix this. Or do you just mean I look like crap?
It's like in League of Their Own where they have the picture and they say, is it fuzzy? And they're like, no, he looks like that. I think you look kind of like that. So.
Don't make me pull out those visual effects again.
Please.
Please. All right. Where's your thing underneath your picture? Edward has his.
Do I have to set it up every time?
If you open your toolbox, it'll come up. And we lost Alil. His connection sucks.
Yeah, he was having some problems.
Yeah. He's got problems, that's for sure.
So how do I turn this on? Where do I have to go under again?
On the left-hand side, you see there's like a little toolbox. Click on that.
Yeah.
It opens the Hangout toolbox. The one that's a little face in a circle or a head in a circle, click on that, and that opens up the thing so you can put your little tag thing on there.
There we go. I got you.
Yeah. So, well, we talked about Suicide Squad forever on the other show. I'm trying to see what we didn't cover yet. Well, one thing we didn't talk about, I don't know if you guys care about this, but Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, I like those movies.
Yes.
Disney had killed it. They did the 3 movies, and that was it. They were done. And there's been a lot of talk about this for a while. In fact, I thought Disney did all 3, but I think they only did 2, and then the 3rd movie was done by another studio. That other studio, which actually I think is related to Sony, they are now coming out with the Silver Chair. So they're doing the 4th movie. It's going to have to be a different cast because they've gotten older. But they are continuing the story. Now, in the books, it's not the same kids anyway, so I don't think it really matters.
I don't think so.
The ones that had the same kids, one was named Edward, and they're not in the rest of the books. So I don't think you need them. I think Aslan is the only thing you need, and that's an animated lion.
Correct.
Spoiler, it's animated.
Because you can pretty much change out all of the characters and still be kids going to Narnia and has a silver chair.
Yeah, because Liam Neeson isn't going anywhere. He's going to live till he's like 5,000. So.
Right. Hey, Sally Noble chimed in, said Taylor Lautner was in the Twilight movies. Edward, I am so surprised you didn't know that.
Hey, remember I mentioned Twilight earlier? So.
You did. What did it say on your name? Go ahead and talk for a second. I want to see what it said.
I mean, you can just choose from
the kid who knows nothing.
How do I make that rotate through? What do I have to hit for that?
What do you mean?
You want to change to the different ones?
Yeah.
You just have to click the little check mark next to it. Boom. 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 That doesn't work. Boom.
Every single time you got more computery.
More computery. Edward's more computery.
Is that your Pee Wee Herman?
Yes.
Thank you.
So, I don't know. When I go over to YouTube, it seems to be just frozen. Is it working when you guys look at it?
I'm not looking at it.
You're always looking
at it. I am looking at it right now. It's not frozen. No.
Oh, it's not? Okay.
No.
Yeah, Sally wrote in, but nobody else has written in yet, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully we'll get some people chatting with us. Sally, as long as you're listening, you got any stories that you've seen? We just did our regular show, and we were talking about some of that stuff, but if you've got any good ones, let us know. Fox wants more X-Files. Did you guys watch that reboot of the X-Files?
No.
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
You know, okay, Chris, I already know your thoughts on it. That last episode was god-awful. I mean, like, really, somebody needs to stop. But I was happy to have it back, and the things I liked, there were things I liked in the 6 episodes. I'd be happy to have more. You know? But that last episode was terrible.
It's funny that you talk about this because when we went to Wizard World this weekend, we got into the panel, and somebody asked when episode or when season 11 happens, and they were both kind of like, "What are you talking about? When it happens?" So I don't think they believe it's going to happen unless there's a lot of money. But who knows what is actually going to happen with that? Because I'm sure it made them money, although it wasn't.
Oh, I'm sure it made them money. I think that they would be fools not to try to make this work because it's one of those shows that has so much buzz. You know, as soon as they announced it, it was like the Twitterverse exploded. X-Files is back. Yeah, they didn't execute quite as well as we wanted them to, but it tells you that this property has legs. They could make films, just don't make films like they've made. They could really salvage this property. Put me in charge. I'll do it. I'll fix it.
You just want to be in charge of everything.
I do. Lil, you know it. I want to be like Disney, in charge of all that stuff. That won't
Don't ever make him in charge of anything.
happen. Sally wrote in. She said,
Electrical.
we have a question from Sally. She said, "What do you
Why
guys?"
do you suck?
Yeah, well, is that a rhetorical statement?
Can I see the questions or no? I
don't know. Do you have the chat room open on YouTube? She's writing on YouTube. We have the Google Hangout chat, which is us talking to each other. That's our private place. Shh, it's a private place. On YouTube, though, we have people that are writing in, so you can get on YouTube and write.
Because that's not a bandwidth suck. So
this is one that we're going to talk about, though. So I'm glad you wrote this in, Sally. It says, "What do you guys think of the rumor of Zendaya? How do you say her name?
Zendaya.
Being Mary Jane in the Spider-Man movie?"
She smokes Mary Jane in the movie? What?
Yeah, right.
Wait, what?
What do you guys think? I mean,
I love it. I'm okay with it. I have no problem with it.
I don't either.
I watch Casey Undercover with my kids, so I've seen her act.
What the hell is Casey Undercover?
It's her show on Disney Channel.
I have never heard of this.
That is what?
Edward, do you watch Casey Undercover?
No. I've not watched Disney Channel in like 2 years, so...
in like 2 years. Oh, man.
He's too busy living this sweet life with Zach and Cody.
Exactly. That's what he grew up on. He was watching Jesse and all that other stuff.
I mean, to be fair, I watched Sweet Life of Zach and Cody when I was a kid.
So last week.
He almost said, like, today.
Yeah,
he was binging it out.
It was today.
Now, all right, Edward, as long as we're asking you about Sweet Life, I want to know, do you like the one when they're on the boat or the one when they're janitors?
Wait, what?
I don't. They're like janitors in a hotel or something, aren't they?
Wait, the movie? That was dumb. No.
Movie? Is there a movie where they're janitors? I just made that up. It's awesome.
No, not janitors. There's a movie of those two doing something, and I think it has aliens.
Well, yeah, but that's not safe for work.
Are you talking about Saved by the Bell or Sweet Life of Zach and Cody? I'm just wondering.
That's a different Zach. Zach.
Are you Screech? I'm just asking our Mr. Belding. Who would you be, Rob?
Oh, I'm Mr. Tuttle. I'm the...
You're...
I don't know. I don't know that show that well. I guess
Saved by the Bell?
Saving the Bell. Yeah, I don't know that. Apparently, you don't know that show either. Saving the Bell.
I said Saved by the Bell.
Old man. Who would you be? You'd be Mr. Belding.
No, I don't know.
Who are you, Screech? You think you're Zach and Cody?
No.
I'm Cody.
I want to be who is the principal from Welcome Back, Kotter? That's who I want to be.
Mr. Woodman.
Mr. Woodman, yes.
Yeah, I'm closer to that.
Get off my lawn.
Yeah, it's more me. No, a Lil, though, would be Mario Van Lopez. He'd be him.
Mario Van Lopez.
Yeah, you'd be him. And Edward, you would be Tiffany Amber Thiessen.
Wait, what? Tiffany Amber, what? Whatever.
Yeah. I'm going to say don't Google that name because your mom is going to go, Edward, what are you looking at?
Something that Rob sent me.
Yeah. So Zendaya, she's on Undercover Brother.
Casey Undercover. Casey Undercover. Jeez.
And isn't that a Tim Meadows movie, Undercover Brother?
No, Casey Undercover. I see it.
It's a great movie with Tim Meadows.
Do you like her on that? I mean, is she going to be good at this?
Yeah, I think she's great on that. I think she will do great. Awesome. I have no worries about this.
I mean, you see the pictures, you look at her, I go, okay, she could be Mary Jane.
Hold on, is this Spider-Man 3 No Worries a little, or just real No Worries?
No, this is Spider-Man Homecoming.
I know what it is, but I'm just saying, like, yeah, we have no worries about Spider-Man 3, and then they pull the shelf. I'm just being a jerk.
This is Marvel. Marvel's working this thing.
We have complete faith. It's Marvel doing it.
It's true.
Finally.
This ship will never be sunk. It'll never go in water.
Nope.
Yep.
Full speed ahead.
Never.
You want to put Muppets in there? Sure. No problem.
Is it?
Here's one.
Is it Is it a rumor anymore that she's going to be Mary Jane, or is she just going to be Mary Jane?
It's not official, but she's
It's not official, yeah.
Did you see
it won't be.
Did you see that cast photo that they did? They're all in the positions from one of the covers, and she's in the Mary Jane position. You're like, come on. It's obvious. No Marissa Tomei, though. So we didn't talk about this last week. Jason Momoa is up to play the Crow. You know, I like the first movie. It's not great, but I like it. I think the comic is really cool, but I don't picture Jason Momoa as the Crow. Do you?
No.
This just seems like, he's hot right now. Let's put him in there, and he'll have his big ponytail or something, and I don't know. Do you guys care about this? Do you guys care that they're redoing The Crow?
I don't care about it at all.
Did you ever read The Crow?
I ate Crow, but I didn't read it.
Lil eats Crow all the time on League of Geeks.
No, I don't. I am correct in my statements.
As far as you're concerned?
As far as that matters. I'm
right.
always right. Remember that.
Always right.
Mark my words.
Except for when you're
Why
wrong.
don't you put that on your tag, always right?
Yeah.
Maybe I will.
Maybe.
You know what? Now I want to play with these tags. Now that you said that, maybe I'll do one here.
Oh, jeez.
Yep. Maybe we shouldn't have these.
No.
Boom. Here's my new one.
Tickle me.
That's a tribute to your hat, man.
Again, send all complaints to Rob Southgate at southgatemediagroup.com.
Yeah, they did more than one Crow movie, didn't they?
Yeah,
Yeah,
didn't he
they've
die
done
in the
three.
second one?
They did
Well, no,
one
he
in
died.
1994.
Yeah, that was Jason Lee or whatever.
No,
He died in the first one.
Brandon Lee. God, I
Yeah,
have
he-
to hang up, man.
He
Like,
Was it
died in
Edward
the
Lee?
first one. It was
Edward
Edward
Lee?
Lee.
What's your dad's name? John? What's your dad's name?
Yes.
Edward.
John.
John? Okay.
Yeah, that's John Dangerly. Brandon Lee died in the first one in real life.
Oh,
But
man,
I think
there's another one.
didn't they make a sequel?
There's
And it was like a
There's
straight to
six.
DVD. Shut
There's
up.
6
There's
movies.
6?
There's
What?
The Crow, which is in 1994. The Crow, City of Angels. The
Yeah.
Crow, Salvation. The
Yeah.
Crow, Wicked Prayer. The Crow, question mark, they don't really know. And The Crow, Stairway to Heaven. It's funny
One of
because it
them's
goes
animated,
from
though, isn't it?
That's one of the go.
7.6 stars.
I think it's a Crow movie.
I think they only made 3 officially.
3
What about
officially.
John Crow?
Yeah.
So 3 official, 3 not official. All right.
Oh gosh, there's all different directors in all of the movies.
Yeah, because and there was different crows in all of them too.
Did they all die during filming?
No.
Probably.
Did their careers all die after filming?
Yes.
Probably.
I liked
It looks
Brandon
like
Lee
it.
in that movie. I thought he was good, but
No, he was good. So
yeah, I don't know why they didn't use him again.
I haven't even heard of any of these people except Ernie Hudson, who was in one of them.
He
He
was
was in
the
the first
Crow?
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought he was the Crow. That would have been awesome.
He was.
Oh my God! I'm going
That's
to bed.
That's one big Twinkie.
No, I've heard David Patrick Kelly was in one of them.
The
Look at
first
Lil.
the first Crow movie was great. Brandon Lee was phenomenal. I loved it. The problem is, of course, is he died during filming.
Just
might
a
hurt
small
this.
problem.
The chances of a sequel are slim and none.
Yeah, because then they tried what's his face from Terminator 2 and what the
Robert Patrick.
Not Robert Patrick, the kid.
Eddie Furlong.
Yeah, he was one of the crows.
No, he wasn't, was he?
Pretty sure.
Wow.
Wait, who's one of the crows?
Edward Furlong.
Not
I was
Edward
in one of
Furley.
those.
Edward Furley.
I don't think so.
No?
That wasn't
No.
funny, man. I'm not up for that.
Maybe he was supposed to be one, and they bailed
He
out.
popped in the second movie.
So, but Jason Momoa is like, all these guys were like slender and like in the Crow, it's like in the book, he's a smaller build kind of guy. Momoa is this like big.
He's huge.
Yeah, I think that's weird casting. They're just doing it because he's got a name and are trying to launch, but I don't think that he's the guy to launch your franchise. I really don't. Even though I like him and stuff, I don't think he's the guy to launch this Crow franchise. If I had to bet on it, I think it's going to fall apart before that one gets made.
It depends again on budget. Depends on what they're going to spend to move it. I mean, that's what's going to really base on where this movie's going to go.
Sure.
I think with Momoa you can do it, but you can't spend a lot of money on it. You're not going to make $200-300 million putting this movie out. You got to keep it super low budget. You got to go like under Deadpool budget for this movie.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right. Yeah, man. I don't know. This is not one. I mean, it's only on my radar because it's The Crow and because I did like the comic book so much. But this is one of those properties that might just be best kind of left alone.
I think it would be great as like a Netflix series. You can do a series with this.
I think it could be
great because you could be very, very grounded, very dirty, grim. You can go really hard, mature with it.
Yeah.
Kind of like a Daredevil type, because it's all should be shot in the dark. I mean, that's the Crow's not coming out in the middle of the day. He's not going to get brunch. It's all at night, and I think that might be a problem.
So in other words, none of us are going to be playing The Crow because we would all be going out for brunch.
Maybe.
If it's available, sure, I'll order it.
Maybe nothing. All of us would be down for it except Edward.
Who is The Crow?
My boy band figure.
I have to keep my girlish figure.
Is it Marvel? Is it DC? Or is it somebody else?
The Crow?
Yeah.
I think it's
Crow
independent.
Yeah, it's indie. Yeah. That wasn't even like DC, one of their stamps. This was a complete independent.
Something else? Okay.
I actually used my cough button. So let's see. What else haven't we talked about? I can't think of any trailers I watched this week. That Don't Breathe Red Band trailer is pretty freaky. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, that's.
I didn't see it.
It's that's going to keep Edward up at night.
Oh.
Probably if I've seen it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with scary movies.
Well, this one is pretty freaky, and I thought the Red Band trailer really I didn't think the first one was scary. I just found it like, wow, this looks kind of intense. But watching that second Red Band one, I thought it was pretty frightening. I think it's going to be a real good one.
It's a real high anxiety. It really gets you tense.
Oh, with Mel Brooks? High anxiety.
Harvey Korman. High anxiety. Yeah.
Remember when he's in the phone booth?
Yes.
And she's getting strangled, or he's getting strangled, and she's going, really? You want one of these calls? What are you wearing? Edward, do you know who any of those people are? Do you know who Mel Brooks is?
Yeah, I've heard of him, yes.
Heard of him. Your whole thing would be like, I saw Spaceballs. I know.
I've not seen
Spaceballs. Edward's going to be like, I love Spaceballs.
Spaceballs was terrific. My favorite one, though, my favorite movie of his was A History of the World.
That's your favorite.
Is it better than Robin Hood Men in Tights?
Yes, he did Robin Hood.
It's not better than Young Frankenstein.
No, Young Frankenstein and
Blazing Saddles.
Blazing Saddles. Those are the two.
He was in Robots?
What? What?
Mel Brooks, was he in Robots?
Yes, he was. He was the old man robot, the Tinkerer one.
Okay.
The old
Who
Jewish
knows
man
Mel
robot?
Brooks from that, though? You know, you got to see Young Frankenstein. Did you get anything from the monster? It's Two. It's Two.
Oh.
Yeah.
No.
We were in the car the other day, and the taco version of Putting on the Ritz came on. So I think Chris might be the only person who knows what that is. Alil, do you know what taco version of Putting on the Ritz is?
No.
Taco was a band in the 80s, and they put out Putting on the Ritz, and it was a hit. And it's this really bad.
It's awful.
If you know, you don't know, go to, you don't know where fashion sits. Okay, so we put it on. And Martha and I started doing that. We're like, I could never hear this song without doing, it's the best. Oh, God. And Blazing Saddles, that's well, Chris and I, we were at Blue Box one day. And I think we just started talking about, I think it was like an hour of just quoting. You and I are like, there's so many quotes in this movie. It was just like, it was endless. Oh, my gosh, I love it.
It was very good.
Come on, Edward, throw out some of those robots quotes.
Oh gosh, I've seen that movie once, and all I remember is a big fat guy building dominoes.
Hey, was that Kevin
What's
James?
wrong with a big fat guy?
Okay, I know the city like the back of my hand. Oh, this is new, and he gets shot across the city. That's one quote.
Yes, that was Robin Williams' character did that.
Did he have the beard or no? Was it funny or serious, Robin Williams?
He was a robot, so we couldn't tell. It was must not have had a beard.
No, it would be a robot with a beard with stubble.
He's no longer funny on there.
No,
when he flew across, he yelled Shazbot, so we know it was funny.
The Shazbot. So.
Shazbot.
That's awesome. Hey, did you see the trailer for Arrival or not?
Yes. Did you guys see that trailer?
It was really good.
I've not seen
The second trailer where they show the aliens? Holy cow.
Yes.
Yeah. Either that or I couldn't tell if it was that or one of the aliens sneezed because yuck.
Was Brent Spiner going to show up with a thing in his throat? That would be Bill Pope.
Right.
They're going to come back.
Did he show up in Resurgence?
Oh, yeah, of course. He's back.
How is he back?
He's in it. Who knows?
Did they have his like body and they had one of those tentacles just like moving his head around?
No, he was just
there like
coma.
Hey, it's me, Spiner.
He's in a coma for 30 years. It's okay. No problem.
Same haircut?
Yes.
Man, you get locked into a hairstyle, huh?
I think you see him pantsless for a while, so I think you will love it.
Well,
you get to see the whole package.
You
get to see the whole Spiner.
I can show you the same thing. Never mind. We'll save that for later.
Great. That's for after the after show.
You're gonna have to go talk to your neighbors because Edward's under the age of 18.
Yeah, it's not the Red Band trailer. Then it's the Red Splotch trailer. Gross.
Oh. Oh, what are you even doing?
That's
what is this going to?
That's what the fun of the after show is. Come on, Edward. This is your thing.
Can I ask how many times can Marky Mark remake Perfect Storm in yet another movie? With Deepwater Horizon, did they just pick a tragedy, throw him on whatever it is, and say, "I'm going to get back to my family"? It's just
I got to get back to Wahlburgers
to get sued for something apparently, allegedly.
There's a Transformer in there.
You know what? I like him. I really do. I've liked some of the roles he's been in. I think
You're a star.
You know, there's some. Yeah, there's a lot of zeros after that. I'm a star, so that's okay.
Right.
I'll take that. So he was good.
I like him a lot. You ever see The Big Hit?
Yeah.
Big Hit is a fantastic movie.
Yeah. I thought he was good in. Is it Rockstar?
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
Yeah. He was good in Boogie Nights. Rob's favorite ending scene.
Boogie Nights is an amazing movie. That's an amazing movie. Edward, you're not allowed.
No, never. He'll never be allowed. As
long
as Ruth is alive, you'll never be able to see that.
Never.
You'll pop it in. Ruth will show up. No, you can't watch that.
How great is Philip Seymour Hoffman in that movie? How great is John C. Reilly in that movie?
How great is Heather Graham in that movie?
Well, yeah, of course. But
I like how you're going for all the dudes. And
Burt Reynolds isn't fantastic, and the guy who plays the Colonel.
Yeah, Thomas Jane.
Yeah, Thomas Jane's in there.
Wait, who did he play in it?
William H. Macy.
Yeah, William H. Macy.
On the driveway? What are you doing?
We just watched 6 seasons of Shameless. Have you guys watched Shameless? Edward, you're not allowed.
Did you ask them why they got how they got the rights to your story?
Right. But William H. Macy is incredible in that. He had 2 Emmy Awards or something last year for it. But oh my gosh, he's amazing on this show, and he's just horrible.
Yeah. Is he worse than Eddie Izzard was in that Grifters movie? Did you see that?
The one with no, with Eddie Izzard?
Eddie Izzard and I want to say it was Famke Janssen. Is that her name?
There's a Grifters show?
No, it wasn't her. It was gosh.
Because Grifters was that movie with John Cusack.
No, who was in Good Will Hunting? Who was the
Matt Damon? Maybe you've heard of him.
The female lead.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
The female lead. Casey Affleck. Sorry.
Minnie Driver.
So it's Minnie Driver and Eddie Izzard play these people who are like squatters. They're like gypsies, and so they'll like go to houses and then like set up and like take everything these people own. And it was fantastic. I want to say it was on Showtime or something like that. But that's kind of what Shameless sounds like to me, and I've never seen it. So
no, you have no idea. It's amazing. It's so crude, and like Frank, the character that he plays, is just the most despicable person ever. You have no idea. But it's great. It's a fantastically written show. Edward, you're not allowed.
You are not allowed?
Nope.
What about did we talk about the Fantastic Beasts, the new one that came out? It was probably a couple weeks ago, wasn't it?
The trailer? I didn't see a new trailer.
They just kind of added some more stuff with I think it might be a couple weeks old. So I don't know if we
might not. So. We've been in transition with the show, so
right. Well, because there's a lot more of Colin Farrell in this one. Again, they get a Scottish guy or Irish guy to play an American. Go figure. But it just I think they kind of mixed it up the order of it. It looked pretty good. I mean, I can't wait. So
I think it looks great. I'm really excited for it. Bring it on. All right, I think we're done with the after show. You guys good?
Yeah,
I'm good. I don't really have.
Well, we only had we had 5 people watching tonight. I don't know who's on there, but I do know Sally and Kevin both joined us. So, Kevin and Sally, thank you so much for joining us.
Guys.
We will be back next Monday. Oh, Edward's got his monocle on. We will be back.
Hey, Colonel Clink. Hogan.
I think he's more like Colonel Dink. We will be
Colonel
back.
Twink.
Edward is a new character.
Colonel Twink.
Yeah. Don't Google that. But we will be back next Monday, 9 o'clock live right here, and we'll do the same thing. We put it on Facebook. We tweeted it out. You can find us there. I will put over the next couple of days. I'll put all the information in the show notes, like our social media stuff. I'll put for each of us our Twitters, although Edward doesn't have one. I'll put League of Geeks. I'll put Blue Box. And you can also get a This Week in Geek t-shirt. I'll put that on there, too. And I think that's it. You guys all good?
All good.
I need to wear that next time. Oh, my God. My hair is horrible. Awful.
I need to, shave, and I got a lot of work to do.
You usually need a shower. That's you can smell you through hair.
The three S's.
I'm wearing this Apple Camp T-shirt.
Yeah, have you worn that every day for the last
Isn't that Molly's shirt?
No, I got one too. But here's the thing: I realized today I think I've had it on since Friday.
What did James say?
Rob.
I think I have. I don't know.
You need to take a shower once.
Yeah, it's time. I should have taken one today. I think it's going to have to be tomorrow.
Oh. How can you? I can't live a day without a shower.
You know what? I used to be that way. Now I'm, Mr. Natural.
Get off my lawn, you damn kid.
That's right. I'm starting to get that old man stink.
Do you talk to a chair?
Oh.
Yeah. Cherry. Hey, Cherry. All right, can we go? Kevin, Sally, thank you guys. Alil, Chris, Edward, thank you. We're out of here. We will be back next week. Peace out, homies.
If we haven't been shut down.
Right. Oh, we will be.
Did you just say peace out, homies?
It was actually you. All right, I'm leaving. Thank you, guys.
Right.
Oh, and a Lil. Oh,
Yeah.
it didn't work. I was putting my Tickle Me a Lil on there, but it didn't work. I tried. Next time. All right, see you guys.
Later.
Later.
All right.